Most of us don't realize that inside every one of us lives an opposite energy. In Jungian terms, it's called the Anima if you're masculine, and the Animus if you're feminine. These inner archetypes shape how we love, who we chase, and why some relationships feel impossible. The Anima is the feminine energy within the masculine psyche. She holds the emotional, intuitive, nurturing qualities that men are often taught to bury. The Animus is the masculine energy within the feminine psyche, logical, assertive, driven. When either one of these gets ignored or distorted, we project that missing piece onto our partners. That's why emotionally unavailable relationships often feel magnetic but also painful. They're reflecting a part of you that's undeveloped or disowned. And once you see that, it changes how you understand attraction. Because what you're drawn to isn't always the person, it's the piece of yourself that's been waiting to be integrated. So if you keep falling for people who can't meet you emotionally, it might not just be about them. It might be about the inner anima or animus in you, asking to be seen. Have you ever wondered why someone can feel magnetic and distant at the same time? The anima and animus often explain that paradox. When we don't integrate our inner opposite energy, we project it onto partners. That means, instead of seeing them clearly, we're really chasing the part of ourselves we've denied. The problem? No partner can carry that projection forever. So, the relationship flips between obsession and rejection. That's why emotionally unavailable dynamics feel intoxicating at first. They're showing you your missing piece, but painful later when reality sets in. This isn't just about attraction. It's about how the psyche sets up loops to force you to meet your own shadow. So, if your love life keeps swinging between extremes, it may not be that you're cursed. It may be that your anima or animus is trying to get your attention. Here's the part most people miss. Your anima or animus doesn't just bring attraction. It can also carry your shadow. The shadow side of the anima and animus shows up when those inner archetypes are wounded or distorted. Instead of guiding you toward balance, they pull you into projection and illusion. For example, a man disconnected from his inner anima might chase women who embody his repressed emotional depth, only to resent them for the very traits he craves. A woman ignoring her animus might idealize men who seem powerful or decisive, but end up giving her power away in the process. These shadow loops keep us locked in relationships that replay the same pain under different faces. And this is where emotionally unavailable love becomes a mirror, because what you're really meeting is your own unlived energy, amplified. So the question isn't just, why do they treat me this way? It's, what part of myself is trying to return through this pattern? Ever notice how the people you're most drawn to often reflect the exact wounds you've been trying to outrun? That's the anima and animus at work as emotional mirrors. When your inner opposite energy is undeveloped, you unconsciously attract partners who carry the qualities you've neglected. At first, it feels magnetic, like finding your missing half. But over time, that same reflection exposes the parts of you you've avoided. The person who feels like home may also trigger your deepest fears. It's not random. It's your psyche using relationship as a mirror so you can finally face yourself. And when you recognize the mirror, you realize the goal isn't fixing them. It's reclaiming what they reflect back to you. So if someone in your life keeps showing you the same painful truth, it's not punishment. It's an invitation to integrate the energy you've left in the dark. What if the person you've been chasing isn't the answer at all? What if the real work is integrating the anima and animus within yourself? Every emotionally unavailable relationship is a clue, not a curse. The anima and animus aren't here to keep you in loops forever. They're inner guides pointing you back to balance. Integration means you stop expecting someone else to carry what you've denied. You learn to embody your own emotional depth, your own power, your own intuition, your own clarity. And when that happens, relationships shift from being survival patterns into conscious connections. Love stops being a mirror of your wound and becomes an expression of your wholeness. This is why the Anima and Animus are central to shadow work, because they teach you the love you're searching for is already inside. So the next time you feel that magnetic pull towards someone who can't give you what you need, pause. Ask yourself, is this attraction, or is it my inner Anima or Animus reminding me what I still need to claim for myself? If this resonated, it's probably because a part of you already knows. Your relationships are mirrors, and your Anima and Animus are trying to guide you home. The truth is, no one else can complete you. That's your work, your power. And if you're ready to go deeper into that work, stay connected. Subscribe here so you don't miss the next piece of this journey, and check the description for tools that can help you start integrating these insights into your daily life. Remember, love stops being a wound you chase and becomes a wholeness you live. If that spoke to you, don't just scroll on. Hit subscribe, grab the free journal in the link below, and keep walking this path with me.